Hi everyone, welcome to our latest video, and here we are, really pleased to be able to show you this afternoon on this absolutely gorgeous summer's afternoon. Another absolute scorcher and another beautiful low mileage bike from Mid Essex Motorcycles. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Motor Guzzi, this is the 1200 Stelvio NTX. Certainly a behemoth of a bike, and as you can see, this one is a 2009 59 plate, and as you would expect from a Mid Essex motorcycle bike, she is a one owner from new with just 8,200 miles. Now find another one of those. So often do we find that nowadays bikes change hands every 18 months, 2 years maybe. So it's really rare to find something with so few owners, and certainly the type of bike it is, the adventure bike, one with so few miles. Now, I do hope the audio on the video is okay, because it's a bit blustery today, although that is a welcome relief from that burning sunshine. Okay, so let's talk you through the Stelvio. She's a Stelvio NTX ABS, utilising the famous Guzzi longitudinally mounted air-cooled 1077cc V-twin. Lovely grunty engine, develops about 106 horsepower, but I think the horsepower is really a bit of a sideshow really on a big adventure bike. It's all about the torque, the low down grunt pulling power. But as you can probably see from some of these close-ups, she's every bit as clean as you would expect an 8,200 mile bike to be. And certainly as adventure bikes go, has clearly never been used at the rugged end of the spectrum. Okay, so you'll notice that I've left one of the panniers off. That's purely just so that I can do some close-ups of the left-hand side of the bike, which I'll do for you in a moment. So again, just to reiterate, she's a Stelvio 1200 NTX ABS, one owner from new with 8,200 miles, big 1200cc air-cooled V-twin, Brembo radial mounted brake calipers on the spoked wheels. I'm currently wearing Pirelli Scorpion Trail tyres, which are not far off new. As you can see, the level of tread on the front there. Again, we go around to the back of the bike. As you can see, you can get your whole fingernail in there. It's almost new, that tyre. So very much akin to a BMW GS. Air-cooled twin-cylinder engine, loads of grunt, shaft drive, so low maintenance shaft drive, and as I've already mentioned, these spoked wheels, aluminium panniers, box panniers, and complemented by this Givi top box. And as I do some close-ups, you'll see the left-hand pannier rail there, and the exhaust. Do some real close-ups. I mean, save for just the odd tar spot, which I think you'd find on most bikes this age. It really is almost unnervingly clean. Just look at the rear hub and the inside of the disc and everything. I'll turn the wheel. You just see the cleanliness of the wheel. There's no stone chips or scuffs or scrapes that would certainly associate gravel road driving or off-road of any kind. It's clearly been cherished all its life, and as I say, with one owner from new, it's not hard to see why. You can see in there the rear shock, not caked in grime or dirt as so many of these sort of bikes are. And just look at that exhaust. Other than just a small amount of discoloration on the U-bend there, from directly from the cylinder head. No marks or scrapes on the bash plate. And you can see we've got engine bars there as well, which are also unmarked. So it's clearly never been over, whether intentionally or unintentionally. You can see we've got these auxiliary riding lights here, riding or fog lights, whichever way you'd like to describe them. Big hand guards, height adjustable screen. It's a really big screen as well actually, so riders of all heights should be comfortable with that. And again, just some close-ups on this beautiful sort of bronze, matte bronze paintwork, and that iconic badge. Possibly the only marks even worthy of note on a bike of this age and mileage is a little scuff on the end of the right hand mirror there, and this is being really finicky, but just a couple of little marks there on the right hand guard. Okay, so she's, as I say, she's a full service history bike, and within those 8,200 miles she's actually had 8 services, all at Motor Guzzi authorised dealers. So the first 7 were at Haywoods of Cambridge, and the most recent one, which was done at 8,011 miles, so just a couple of 100 miles ago, was at Colchester Kawasaki, who are also Aprilia and Motor Guzzi agents. So we've got 8 stamps in the book, and we've also got each corresponding invoice for every single service, so we can see what's been done. So she's had all the usual oil and filter changes that you'd expect, but also we know that the final drive oils and brake fluids and anything else that has needed to be done has been done in line with manufacturer's recommendations. You can see the instrument panel there. We'll just turn the ignition on, and we're also fitted with a Motor Guzzi alarm, so we'll just deactivate that, and you can probably just make out there that the mileage is 8259. See, the ABS light will remain on until we're doing 4 miles an hour or so, just as a safety check. So that's started from completely cold. So if you can find a quieter 1200cc air-cooled V-twin than that, starting from cold, I would be quite surprised. So while she's running, we'll just show you these panniers, nice and easy to remove. The camera may go a little bit wobbly, but basically all we do, we just lift up and back, see that's pannier removed. Really nice and simple. And it gives us an opportunity to do some close-ups here on the back of the bike. See those auxiliary riding lights on there. So I'll just give the throttle a quick couple of blips just so you can hear what the exhaust sounds like. It's a standard motor does the exhaust. Really nice grumble from the exhaust there. You might have spotted on the instrument panel there, 29 degrees out here today. So before we get sunburn, we'll draw this to a close. And just to summarise, this is a 2009 59 plate Moto Guzzi 1200 Stelvio NTX ABS model. So the NTX comes with the spoked wheels, these aluminium box panniers, and with all Stelvios of course, shaft drive, air-cooled V-twin. As you can see, we've got an additional Givi top box there as well. She's a one owner from new, covered 8,200 miles with a full service history, and this bike, in my opinion, is great value at $5,999.